brilliant. He changes his angle there. He says, you know, I'm not going to use this side. I'm going to go around and start collapsing in on you.
I'm back.
Just losing or
I'm just
pushing
eating
that player
my
out in
vanilla pudding.
uncomfortable ways.
Oh, I like this. He's going down low.
Previous sub record was 14,776 from what I've been told from someone who has verified it.
Back and meet up with our casters, give them a big warm welcome. It is Jacob ER and Monster Deface.
Thank you, Zeke. And yes, there's so much to talk about. Finals is here, Jacob. Finally now, everything we've been working for all these weeks, we get to see unfold.
Yeah, 5 months since we last crowned our FNCS champion. And these contested drops is going to be really, really grueling for teams. But I think even a Minish said it. Contesting, sometimes it could be a blessing with how much surge you're able to get out of the gates.
Yeah, so to really set the stage, couple teams we're going to be looking at for early game fights, potentially. Noah W plays versus Oliver OG down at the bottom right of the map here. This is at the Hopeful Heights. And another team I really want to talk about, Jacob, Skittles and G Money. They're going to be clashing, going head to head. We all know Victor V. We've grown to love him, especially in the last year. But G Money has had a great uprise as well.
Yeah, over at Magic Monsters towards the north side of the map, those are two aggressive teams, and they have a ton of experience collectively to battle it out. I don't think that's going to be an easy drop for either one of those teams to really come out on top. But Monster, there's 12 games. You just have to figure out a way to win the majority, maybe 8 of those off-spawn fights.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how it's going to work out. There's a couple of battles going down. We're excited for what's going to unfold here at the finals. But of course, we got Zeke to take us through the rest.
Thank you guys so much. We'll be back with you shortly. First, okay, so we kind of talked about Peterbot, right? Okay, and we framed them as this powerful trio. We kind of gave you stats and breakdowns, but like, who could dethrone them? We feel like it's Vidil, Sphinx, and Cooper, right? And we kind of want to set this up in like a similar data-driven point, right? So Viv, you kind of walked us through the Storm Surge and how Peterbot and his trio were kind of looking. Maybe do the same with Vidil. Like, what are we looking at here?
I mean, every trio is going to be different, of course. Cooper, Vidil, and Sphinx are obviously going to approach the game a little bit different than Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual are. And I feel like we can kind of hit home on that very, very early on in the game, right? Just we talked about, oh, listen, Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual, they're going to go for some early elims. And Cooper, Vidil, and Sphinx, as you can see here, by the damage done numbers, they're kind of not, right? I mean, by zone 2, 291 damage, by zone 5, 951, right? They, of course, have their points in their game where they get a lot of damage out, but it's definitely not in the early game. And I feel like it's really easy to kind of see how well Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual establish their Storm Surge damage. If we just go ahead and strictly compare probably the 2 best trios on the region and see what that damage kind of looks like. And Kelly, it is quite the difference.
Yeah, you can see just a little bit of a difference there by zone 2, but as the zones go on, they definitely do pick it up. And I do want to add also that in the early game, Sphinx, Vidil, and Cooper haven't had too many contesting trios around them, but during this weekend, as long as if no one changes their drop spots, they actually have 3 separate contested POIs around them, which might give them a little bit more Storm Surge by zone 2.
Yeah, definitely some opportunities to kind of switch it up there. And, like we mentioned before, Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual kind of isolating themselves on some of those dead side rotates. They're not going to be getting much damage dealt there. So, by those later zones, Cooper, Vidil, and Sphinx, they're of course going to catch up. It's just going to be a different approach to the game. Of course, if Cooper, Vidil, and Sphinx aren't getting a lot of early damage like Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual are, they're going to need to keep themselves kind of involved with the rest of the lobby. They're going to need to see players on their screen if they're going to be able to actually deal that damage. So they're going to play completely differently. And I think that's awesome when we take a look at the personalities amongst these trios. So let's go take a look at where Cooper, Vidil, and Sphinx typically kind of place themselves amongst the rest of the lobby. As you can see here, they're kind of on that east side of the zone. And if you remember from the same game earlier, that northeast side, extremely congested. Cooper, Vidil, and Sphinx, they know that that's going to happen. So they're going to place themselves very nearby. And yeah, Kelly, I mean, they're still in a good spot, but all of these builds, they're going to need to use a lot of these, right? Because they're amongst the lobby.
Oh man, also the group stages that they played, I swear every zone was a mountain zone and having to deal with that. But even with the, rough situation that they were put into, they got second place against Peterbot's trio. So regardless of if they have that early engagement or not, they're still always able to turn it around.
Yeah, I mean, they do an incredible job kind of managing all of this stuff here. Now, of course, the differences in the play styles, right? Like I mentioned, since Cooper, Vidil, and Sphinx, they're going to be putting themselves in the rest of the lobby, right? In that mix, they're going to have to spend more of those builds. So, of course, they're going to have to end up with refreshes at some point in the game, which is what I really like about this trio. They always kind of find a way to find those refreshes. But something that kind of works for them the best, it's of course going to be that front side low ground of those moving zones. And shout out to Sphinx, he does such a good job of putting them in good positions. But as you can see here, Vidil, Sphinx, and Cooper ahead of the rest of the lobby on this moving zone. And this works so well for them because, again, kind of the point here being, they're going to have less builds than a team like Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual. They have to spend builds because they're constantly throughout the early, middle of the game, they're next to the rest of the lobby. They got to block off all that damage. So when they get to these types of positions, Kelly, they got to get the eliminations. They got to get the refreshes. And that's exactly what they do.
Yeah, like you're saying, sticking to the front low zone is so smart, especially when they know that there's going to be players dropping down to them. They're able to just clean it up, shooting fish in a barrel right there. And it's all three of them that are really just taking control. Even though Sphinx is doing a majority of the tarping, he's also able to get some eliminations himself.
Yeah, he does such a good job right there. And I kind of like to coin this as like a momentum-based play style because it's like, well, if they don't get any of those eliminations, then they're probably going to end up going down shortly after. So there is a lot of importance on putting themselves in good positions. And Kelly was kind of talking about it right there. How are they getting into those good positions? And honestly, a lot of that heavy lifting is going to be done by Sphinx. I couldn't actually believe the numbers when I went ahead and took a look at it because I was like watching their games and I was like, wait, Sphinx is kind of harping a lot for this trio. And as you can see here, in terms of placing the builds for the trio, Sphinx himself places almost 50% of all the builds that this trio places, just at 46% right there. So very obviously getting handed a lot of those materials that they are getting from those refreshes and using them to tarp themselves into good positions to get more eliminations, that momentum-based play style.
That is so crazy. And we even heard during the interview with Cooper that him and Sphinx were kind of arguing on who's going to be the IGL. I'm for certain that Cooper is feeling good about the choice of Sphinx taking that role now.
I love it. Okay, it's them, right? They'll be the ones to stop. Okay, we don't actually know. We're moments away from game number one. Wow. So let's just talk about expectations. It's here. We'll have 6 games today. And something to note is we don't have that 1.5 times multiplier tomorrow, right? That has been removed. So day one has to be big. We really have to put on and set ourselves up good for day number 2. So what do you guys think? What are you expecting to see? I
hope to see it be a close game, especially after today, but we know how dominant Peterbot, Cold, Ritual have been in these finals lobbies, and with eliminations going.
Wait, how come there's people suddenly there? What the hell?
Knock one.
Yeah, I saw a video that's showing the ultra fast.
Yeah.
Vihellä nyt. Närästys heti ekalla minuutilla. Kun närästys iskee, on Rennier ratkaisusi.
Once Human. A huge shout out to Once Human Mobile for sponsoring today's video. This game takes the number 2 spot as one of the most anticipated
So there's this hacker on TikTok called Mr. Hacker Pants. Yeah, I know the name is really cringe, but basically all he does is every single day he streams them cheating in Fortnite. And pretty much all his videos are just him stream sniping pros and streamers and killing them with cheats. And this hacker is pretty toxic too.
Ever make you think that you coming into a random TikTok chat, you could get everyone to leave? Like, what makes you think you can do that? You are a nobody. Never come in my stream again acting like you're someone, bro.
By the way, the dude he was talking about said one thing, and it was everyone leave. And I'm pretty sure he said that as a joke or was just a little kid. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna stream snap this hacker and ruin his day. Basically do the same thing he does to other people, but to him. And we're gonna do this until he fully rages on us.
They're dirty randoms.
Let's see how long it takes for him to rage. Mission: Ruin Hacker's Day Part 2. 30 players? Yeah, we're in the same game. Alright, bet. Let's go. Mr. Hacker Pants is going down. Oh, he's going tilted. Alrighty. Grabbed it.
cheering in the stands when it's game day. Better make way, the weatherman said it's a great chance of a great day and a great game. It's big time, that's that. I get it in, no cap. It's showtime, put it on the line. Buckle up, we on fire. I'm looking like game day. I'm feeling like game day. You know that I want it, embracing the moment. Going let the band play.
Welcome to FNCS Europe. It is Major 1 Finals weekend, and I can't wait to get this battle bus loaded up and ready to go. So please welcome my analysts, Levan2k and Miniminer. Boys, you must be so excited. We're going to be crowning a winner this weekend. Miniminer, do you think it's going to be tough competition?
Oh, it's always tough competition. These sort of finals lobbies are always great to watch. We've had some amazing lobbies so far, but nothing quite compares to this level of Fortnite. So, yeah.
And that was pretty.
And I mean,
well, you've got the story.
People have these guys as the favorites. When you in the EU, most of the you have best IGNs. There's a bit of a concern. People are big.
This team because what. Not, we're going to hopefully see them pick up a win, although they haven't been doing it. Hopefully, because they're putting themselves in the positions to do it, they will pick up 1 or 2 potentially over the 12 games. And also, the way that the lobby
and April, you're
actually when you're making play.
weekend, Miniminer.
They're going to make it out of that.
Figure it out. And how this starting to
man in the so much to show you guys. Carter and the fabulous, the best.
From the desk, players shook up
everything that took Major 1 overall. See how it.
And you won't have to wait.
Look, Takada, who needs words, because the gameplay might just say it all for us, okay? Match number 1, and this is the moment that everybody has been waiting for. All of these players can see that victory royale in their sights, and they all want to be the one to bring it home.
Oh yeah, looking at this bus drop as well, I wouldn't be surprised if, just as we can see on the screen, a Lost Lake engagement right off the rip. Cammy, Seti, Cherry up against Podesai, X-Sweeze, and Akira. This battle means a lot, and we don't have to wait long for the action to commence. Cammy, with a few big shots connecting, is going to be enough to take down X-Sweeze. It's now a 3 versus 2 is going to come through, as Podesai has to be careful. Chug Splash is getting used. The pressure is on as they look to pick up their teammate.
The Problem though, it's only Podesai going for the revive. Unfortunately, he's been separated, and Shari now going to come under some duress. He's lost his shield entirely. Seti, the only healthy looking.
From the start of this major finals for Cammy, Seti, and Chari, they're going to want a big game to close this one out. They do have another 6 matches tomorrow to make a comeback, but it all starts now if they're able to at least close it out on a solid match. For Tini, Haris, and Scavi, though, we've seen they've just continuously played for eliminations, non-stop third parties, non-stop aggression from this trio. And Malabuka, Walks, and Ping doing a great job of kind of fighting back.
The problem there for Tini's team is that Malabuka's trio fully understanding how pivotal this mountain elevation is on the Big Ben tunnel side. They know that there's going to be plenty of teams. They're going to be rotating in a little bit later towards that edge of zone, and when you're so high up, they're even able to get a good overview onto what's happening by Shogun's arena itself, and it's going to make things a little bit more difficult as well for the team trying to full out claim Shogun's arena, dealing with another team in such a high ground position.
Yeah, I mean, in the last game, Vanya, Marius, and Pixie were able to have Shogun's arena throughout those moving zones throughout the end game. And if they were able to do it again back to back, I mean, that's a good amount of positioning. And not too good in terms of materials. They've been constantly fighting, so it's kind of shown off in terms of how many mats they do have. But in terms of damage, it's also not looking too good.
I definitely want to fight though. Want to maybe swap out some of these kinetic blades that Atrus is rocking with for a Void Oni mask. If players have got him. Ju, too separated from his team, but it might not matter. Tini gonna get knocked, eliminated first. Atrus gonna try to jump into his box, but with the twin fire, it's no use. Only Svi left to pick up what's been left behind.
135 above, but at what cost? Lost Haris. Tini now gone down as well. Scavi having to do whatever he possibly can to get out of this situation, but Shark, Ju are going to be able to clean that one up.
Shark and Ju, for a moment there, it really seemed like Ju was going to be in trouble. Demus beamed inside of the bush. No time to even respond or try to close off that wall, but darn, what a way to save your teammate.
Not gonna let that one slide too easily, as now Demus is gonna be able to be brought back, and not only that, they're gonna be able to get the loot from those eliminations. I'm not sure how much it might be, but it might just be enough to continue on forwards, as Marius now has taken some shots. It's gonna be, I believe, was that Noah close by on the other side of that box, but darn, Demus now have to find a way to get back to zone.
Even with that elimination though, they're just barely above that damage threshold. They've got Chino and Nebs on the other side of their walls, but Chino immediately eliminated Nebs, soon to follow. Darm and Demus are a force to be reckoned with.
These players now as a duo in their first major finals, taking down veterans like it's nothing, player after player, setting themselves up for a potential of solidifying themselves at the top half of this leaderboard. Vico, Veno, Flixie looking to maintain their spot in the throne, currently in the first place position going into this match. They do have to rotate the zone though here, so I highly doubt they're going to be looking for any engagements. It's more focused on the rotate. The issue is 86 below. They do have to get some damage done. Will they try and get the zone first and then look back for those tags versus just all out go for a fight? That's the question.
Oof. Veno, from the moment that he was looking up, he was trying to see whether or not he'd have to actually box up underneath iDrop's current surge base. And now it's going to be the option. Place the Void Oni TP a little bit ahead. Make sure that you don't have to expend any more unnecessary material. Veno, Vico, and Flixie, the Takata, they have been the clear favorites heading into this Major 1 finals. So for them to now be in our match 6, such a crazy position, but Robin might help alleviate some of that pressure thanks to Vico getting good elimination onto him. But still, this is our top dog team, and yet they're not in the spot that you would expect them to be at this stage.
What a pick.
Not for this lobby.
It gave them a bit to breathe, but like you're saying, the issue is Zone pulled so incredibly far from Vico, Flixie, and Veno that if they take a fight now, it gives them that risk of getting stuck in the storm. So either they have to do an early rotate here and take a fight when they're closer to zone, or do something like now, instantly. For Nako, Kire, and Jarko, though, being only 4 below is a tragedy, as they just need one more shot on any player in the surrounding areas. The good news is, though, while his teammates look for damage, Kire might be able to fish up a little bit, but Flixie's been cracked. Veno's been knocked as well. Both players go down. It's all up to Vico, our #1 trio going into this match, now left as a solo. It's all or nothing for Vico here. The zone starts closing. It's a 1 versus 3. He's gonna have to use the Oni mask here to try and get closer to zone.
The problem is trying to TP ahead when there's so many other players surrounding you. It's just so difficult. Sky, eyedrop scroll one more time from the low ground, continuing to try and work their way through. Some of these other teams, not quite sure what to expect on the other side of these walls, but Sky, very confident in his ability. He's got to be feeling it right now too. Seti just completely devoured the moment that he showed his face.
Oni Mask are going to come through. Demus Darm inside of the zone already. Looking back on all the trios rotating in, they put themselves in prime positioning despite being a duo for, I would say, a majority of this mid to late game. But Vico's even going to get a knock on the trio. Goes back towards the zone. 1 refresh could be all it takes, as he's only down to 8 builds. 8 wooden builds. He needs an elimination. He needs a refresh. He has to go into a box here.
He could always look to play the medkits as well if this doesn't come out in his favor up against the likes of Cringe. In fact, but it's just moments too late and not going to be able to get that HP off. Our #1 team of the lobby has fallen. That's going to open up the door for somebody else to step up, make their debut here, see if they can overtake. Sky, though, inside of the bush, nowhere safe.
From second place, eyedrop. This opened up an opportunity for them to take that first place spot. The issue is he's lost Sky, he's lost Scroll, he's playing it as a solo with just 16 HP. No shields, no heals, just an Oni mask and a dream as the rotate comes through. Now looking to see of any potential refresh that he can hunt.
Quiet as a mouse in the underground layers, doesn't want anybody else to scout him out, but Mappy, Cade, they're just above. Surely they're going to recognize the fact that there's a solo pickaxing through the low ground. Kinetic Blade alongside this Void Oni mask. All eyedrop is trying to do is just make these rotates happen and stay as close to cover as possible. Demus and Darm, though, despite being a duo so early on here, Takada, they're making their presence known.
Oh, I got my eyes on them for this match. They got to be careful, though, because they're running low on materials. But right as I say that, they say, boom, quick refresh. Give me those siphon mats. And I'm not even finished yet as they continue to rotate on together, playing as a duo. They hear the pressure, the chaos surrounding them. They have to be careful. Could they just find eyedrop, though? One of the top teams currently in the second place spot on the leaderboard. If they know he's a solo, if they look at him here, this could be massive.
Everybody's crouched. Everybody's trying to move as little as possible, especially if you're eyedrop.
Oh no,
but he's starting to pickaxe his way through. Demus Darm immediately scooping him out of the competition. Big refresh as well for them. They're going to keep going on this low ground endeavor.
The shutdown, but meanwhile, up above, it's what we expect to see. Merstash, Queasy, and Swizzy once again, once they make it out of Seaport, once they're able to play these late games, showing why they've had so much dominance on height, but Darm has lost Demus. It's now a solo. 147 above, he has mats, he has a kinetic blade, even an Oni mask. He can make these rotates. It's a duo right beside on the other end of that box. Both just one shot away from getting eliminated, but he is going to choose the safer route to rotate on forwards and continue claiming as many points as possible.
And the fact that he wasn't beamed out of the sky there, though, by Queasy, Swizzy, or Merstash is insanity. Darm just stuck inside of a metal cone here, hoping that he can maybe scramble together some kind of last-minute finish, but it's not going to come easy. Upple, Fincheck, they're also in the same sort of scenario, except as a duo, but neither of them has shield. Both of them would need a Siphon refresh of some capacity. Pixie loses Vanya and now gonna be forced to continue working his way down through this low ground, but he's got just one chance to connect another shot if they want to make sure that they have this full claim on the mountain face.
This is so difficult. I don't think they want to get any lower because there's a chance that this zone pulls right back up that mountain. So if they go down, it's going to be difficult to get back up. But Durham has been eliminated. 319 points is where he's going to stay for now as Comeback, Mixon, and Blaha continue to take shots on all these players with just 15 seconds left before we know where this next zone pulls. Tayson's in the zone. Queasy's still up above on height, controlling that elevation as Marius continues to play as a duo with Pixie.
Marius, he spotted out Nathan. Marius trying to confirm. All he needs is a knock, and then they can get plenty of material, hopefully, to just add to the count here. But Pixie, with that Shogun's Medallion, the Invis, could definitely give him a huge boost in his favor. Swizzy, Queasy, and Mustache, though, they're going to manage to connect to the other end of this mountain face as Tayson in the dirt doesn't have a chance to bring this one back. It's all down to Truelex.
Left as a solo. Feet in the mud, gets knocked down as Marius. Pixie now forced to elevate themselves up this mountain, but in the meantime, it's Queasy's trio up above, getting free pickings on all the players that are trying to scale up this hill. The shots are getting connected. Yanis, Chap doing what they can, but what happened? What went wrong? Swizzy's left as a solo now. Queasy's been eliminated. Mustache has been eliminated. It is all up to Sweezy to clutch these last moments.
Comeback, Blaha, and Mixon went for the height take attempt, and it comes at a cost. Comeback having lost his teammates. Now it's going to be Noah Riley, Chap, and Yanis, one of our few teams that's still left together here in this endgame. They recognize the fact it's Marius, it's Pixie, it's only a duo, but they need to confirm these eliminations first.
Sliding down the mountain, they have a few bills left. Marius needs to make something happen as the action goes right into his box. Swizzy gets taken out. Pixie's still up. He has that invisibility medallion. Isn't going to be enough to clutch it out, though. It's Comeback up above. It's Yanis, Noah Riley, and Chap. A full trio on the low, holding strong as they look up. They start shooting. All they have to do is finish these last two players off as Comeback takes down one, and it's free pickings for Noah, Yanis, and Chap down below. But be careful, I might have spoke too soon. Noah does finish it off in the end. Comeback goes down and they secure that victory royale for the last match of the day.
What matters most is the fact that Comeback was able to buy his team just a few more placements, but Chap, Yanis, and Noah Riley, they are here to play, closing things out on day one with the Victory Royale has got to be a sensational feeling because it's been a relatively rough day for them so far, Takada. And this could be that massive swing of points that they need to really boost that momentum heading into day two.
100%. I mean, they were on the bottom half of the leaderboard going into this last match. So not only have they picked up a bit of momentum, but they've also picked up some extra placements on the leaderboards to bump themselves back up. Also, thinking about trios, I mean, Queasy, Swizzy, Mustache, they were holding on to height for a good amount of time during that match. They had the troubles in the early games before. Will it be enough to kind of help them climb up? What position's Noah going to be in now? How is it looking in terms of the leaderboard? There's so many questions, Taco, but what I do know is we've had some incredible matches today.
Yeah, I mean, there is no other takeaway other than the fact that our players are playing out of their mind as far as day one EU Major 1 Finals is concerned. But we want to see what the leaderboard is all about. That's going to do it for us here on day one, Takada. And for now, we'll see what Frankie, Levin, and Minnie have to say.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow for the final 6 games of the Major 1 Finals. And they're definitely delivering so far. But I have to say, Mini Miner, did you have this Victory Royale on your bingo card?
No, I don't think I did at all. I mean, especially since the way that the day has been going for these guys, their best placement was 14th in game.
Tervetuloa muiden videon pariin. Te tiedättekin, mikä meininki tänään on. Meillä on paikalla myös tänään uusi juontaja. Mitä ei jännittänyt? Tosiaan tervetuloa joka ikiselle uudelle sekä myös vanhalle katsojalle. Tänään meillä on luvassa mun ja Levan trivia rematch. Säännöt on seuraavat. Tuolla taululla on 5 kategoriaa, joiden jokaisen alla on 5 eri tason kysymystä pisteytettynä vaikeusjärjestykseen aina 10 pisteestä 60 pisteeseen. Vuorollaan kumpikin pelaaja valitsee taululta kysymyksen ja yrittää vastata siihen parhaansa mukaan. Jos vastaus sattuu olemaan väärin, on toisella kilpailijalla mahdollisuus yrittää vastata kysymykseen ja onnistuessaan varastamaan sen pisteet. Kilpailun lopussa eniten pisteitä kerännyt kilpailija vie voiton. Pidemmittä puhetta, hyvät seuraajat ja katselijat, tervetuloa älyn väläykseen. Homman nimi on selkeä, jos et ole kattonut ensimmäistä osaa, niin käykää katsomassa. Tänään selvii, kumpi meistä voittaa.
Eiköhän sitten aloiteta.
Eiköhän aloiteta.
Hommahan on siis simppeli. Ottakaa KPS.
Mä otan paperin nyt.
Joo.
Noniin, KPS. No luotti se muuhun.
Luota. Miksi sä valehtisit mulle ikinä? Ja Leva aloittaa. Voisin aloittaa mun vahvuudella. Otetaan tuolta urheilu 60.
Sä oot urheilullinen kaveri.
Kyllä.
Millä nimellä kutsutaan curlingissa jalansijaa, josta pelaaja ponnistaa vauhtia?
Tää on helppo.
Turhaan kirjoita tässä.
Tietäisitkö itse tähän vastaukseen?
Kai
Let's
minä
go.
Aleksi tietäisin.
Oikea vastaus on jalansija.
Oliks Basulla mitään ryöstövastausta?
Steppi.
Steppi ei olisi edes ollut huono. Mut oikea vastaus on hakki.
Millä ei steppi ole lähelläkään?
Lähellä.
No Steppissä oli jotain ideaa.
No joo.
Enemmän kuin siinä, että ottaa tämän jalansijan täältä lauseesta.
No mut se olisi voinut olla se.
X.
Eli urheilukategorian 60 pistettä menee vähän niin kuin harakoille.
60 pistettä urheilusta. Out.
Mähän oon tunnettu muusikko ja artisti, niin mä lähden tuolta musiikki 60 pistettä.
Sä voisit luottaa se.
Musiikki 60 pistettä kysymys täältä näin. Ja onko pelaajat valmiina?
On, tai siis pelaaja totta kai.
Kuka on maailman eniten tienannut artisti kautta yhtye?
Mulla on parikin ideaa tässä.
Sä näytät 3.
Tietäisitkö tähän vastauksen?
Oikeastaan en ois tiennyt kyllä. On vaikee.
Kirjoittakaa kommenttikenttään, jos te tietäisitte tähän vastauksen.
Mun tekis mieli sanoa JB, mut mä sanon jonkun takia Post Malone.
Tuo oli kautta aikojen. Post Malone droppas ekan biisin yli viime vuonna.
Oikein vastaus on Mikael Jaksoni.
Mä olisin veikannut tuota samaa.
Oikein vastaus oli Rolling Stone.
Ja sinnekin 60
Mut ei
pistettä.
eiks Post Malone oo ollut siinä yhtyeessä?
Jauha elämästä taas.
He Rolling Stonesissa.
Niin.
Hei, tässä on sit sellainen juttu, että toi oikeanpuolimainen kilpailija yrittää niinku aina vääntää rautalangasta, että se saisi edes 1 pisteen. Niin, ignoraa se vaan.
Ja hyvä, tästä tuli vähän niinku tämmönen live brief mullekin. Joo, ei ollut oikea vastaus.
Okei,
60
no
pistettä
voi.
menee täältäkin. Jalkaan taas.
No, jatketaan tää 60 tyhjentämistä. Mä otan mun omalta toimialalta tuolta somesta.
Otetaan some 60 pistettä työn alle, ja sunhan tää pitäis tietää.
Jep.
Kuinka paljon Elon Musk maksoi Twitteristä dollareina? Muista, että Basu voi kirjoittaa tästä nyt
Ai niin, mähän saa kirjoittaa.
Joo.
Meinasin hitto sanoa oikein vastaus.
Oliks tässä joku tarkkuus?
Ei tarvi olla tarkalleen. Kyllä te saatte tätä oikein, jos te saatte tätä oikein.
Elikkä paljon Snapi nosti.
Twitteri! Ei Elon Muskilla oo snappia.
Ihan sama mitä sä kirjoitat, niin ei tipukaan pistettä.
No niin, Leva.
5,4 miljardia.
700 miljoonaa.
Täällä lukee, että oikea vastaus on 44 biljoonaa.
Okei, ei ollut kummankaan meistä.
Ei todellakaan ollut. Miten?
Ei, maksoiko 44 billiä?
Joo.
Pro maksoi kyllä vähän ylihintaa.
Eiks biljoona on niinku miljardi?
Siis,
Biljoona.
Niin siis eikö englanniksi biljoona on niinku meidän miljardi?
Onko? Eli 44 miljardia.
Mä olin lähempänä. Eli
oliks mä oikeassa?
Mä sanoin 5,4 miljardia.
Joo, ei lähellä.
Mä sanoin 47 miljardia.
Et
Sä
sano.
sanoit 700
No mulla on
miljoonaa.
700
miljoonaa.
Mut mulla on 7 kuitenkin.
Lopettakaa. 60 piste meni ohi.
Ok.
Hei, nää on vähän vaikeampi kuin viimeksi.
Nää on vaikeampia kuin viimeksi.
Joten mä lähden nyt rakentamaan tätä peliä, että mä otan tuolta äidinkielestä 30.
Äidinkieli 30. Otatko Aleksi siitä otatko lapun?
Mä otan tästä epäilty ottaa lapun seinältä. Kuinka moni ihminen puhuu äidinkielenään suomea?
Saanko mä mennä?
Jos Leva on laittanut sen ryöstön.
Kyllä, mulla on vastaus valmiina.
5,5 miljoonaa. Ting, ting,
Aika lähellä. Oikea vastaus on 5,4.
Te veikkasitte nyt asukaslukua.
Ei, kun monta puhuu äidinkielenä suomea.
Se ei siis hyviä veikkauksia, mutta 4,8 miljoonaa oli oikein vastaus.
Ja taas menee pisteet hukkaan.
Siis milloin me saadaan meidän ekat
Yhtäkään
pisteet?
Chat, drop a special J right now is Leva and Basu are stupid.
toi oli hyvä.
Te ootte vähän höylässä, niin pitäisikö alkaa ottaa vähän helpommin?
Lämpätkää vaikka tommoselle 10.
Niin.
Otetaan musiikki 20.
Musiikki 20.
Otetaan vähän noita helpompia.
Mikä se on sun lempparibiisi? Osaatko
Bämä.
Bämä,
Eiku,
näki.
sä oot bad, mut mun sä oot bad, mun bämä kutsuu isäks. Haluu vauhtia, anna lisää.
Mä veikkaan, että meillä olisi kilpailijoiden pistetili.
No niin.
Ootko valmis?
Ai,
Kyllä.
Niinku, veikkaatko, että molempien aukee?
Ei, kun yhden tietenkin. Kuka oli vuoden 2024 Suomessa eniten kuunnelluin artisti?
Tää on helppo.
Mä veikkaan, että kumpikaan ei saa silti olla.
Mäkin veikkaan.
Oikea vastaus on Mirella.
Oikea vastaus on
Turisti! Ja sinne menee 20 pistettä Basulle.
Ryöstänkö mä?
Ryöstää 20 pistettä.
Mitä? Onks turisti muka kuunnellut?
Turisti oli Suomen kuunnelluin 2024.
Oh my days.
Let's go, turisti, you bless me. Mwah!
Annahan tulla sitten.
No, mulla on tää pistetili nyt auki, niin jatketaan. Mä otan urheilu 20 bongo.
Urheilu ja 20.
Mä rupeen rakentaa tätä mun uraa tästä.
Nössö.
Mitä? Mitä te sanoitte?
Kuka voitti vuoden 2025 vuoden urheilijapalkinnon?
Niin, mä en muista sen nimeä.
Mäkin tiedän sen
Saat puolet pisteestä, jos sanoo lajin oikein.
Hei, mä voin vetää sen puheen, minkä se veti. Saaks siitä?
Minkä puheen?
Se veti puheen.
Missä?
No siellä gaalassa.
Miten sä muistasit puheen,
no
jos
mä en
sä
nähnyt sitä, mutta miten sä sen puheen muistat, mutta et sitä tyyppiä?
No.
Anna mennä, anna se puhe vaan.
Mikä?
Anna se puhe vaan.
Okei. Vuonna 60-lukua sitten eräs... Okei. No.
Silloin muistasit puheen,
no
jos
mä en nähnyt sitä, mutta miten sä sen puheen muistat, mutta et sitä tyyppiä?
No.
Anna mennä, anna se puhe vaan.
Mikä?
Anna se puhe vaan.
Okei. Vuonna...
Puhe vaan. Miten sä sen puheen muistat, mutta et sitä tyyppiä?
No.
Anna mennä, anna se puhe vaan.
Mikä?
Anna se puhe vaan.
Okei. Vuonna 60-lukua sitten eräs arkkiiru sanoi, että rauha ja kunnia pitää kaikilla urheilijoilla.
Läheltä. Sitten etsitään vielä sitä, että kuka se oli.
Hei, se nimi alkoi M:llä.
Hei, kova, tosi kova, mutta tarvitaan koko nimi.
No mä muistan, että vuoden urheilija oli jääkiekkoilija. Mutta en muista nimeä, ikävä kyllä.
Ei kun hei! Saanko vastaa uudestaan nyt?
Anna mennä.
Säännöt vaan muuttuu lennossa.
Siis oikeesti se on yksi nimi, mikä teidän pitää sanoa.
Alexander Barkov.
Se on siinä.
Mut mitä vuoden urheilija? Te ette sano, että Suomen vuoden urheilija. Mä mietin maailman vuoden urheilija oli jääkiekkoilija. Se oli venäläinen jääkiekkoilija.
Haettiin varmaan siis vuoden niinku urheilukaalassa.
Niin, kun tossa oli, kuka voitti palkinnon, niin siinähän haetaan tyyppiä.
Vähän ehkä oli misleading sinällään, mutta...
Kysymykset taas.
Mä olin just sanomassa
ja PTV, mä sanoin jääkiekkoilija, niin mä sain puolet.
Eli siis Basu sai nyt ryöstettyä tän.
Meillä oli aikaisemmin silleen, että jos molemmat vastaa väärin, niin ei ole kummallekaan pistettä.
No mutta et sä vastannut Loukiin ekalla kerralla mitään.
Mä sanoisin vieraileva hostin asemassa, että puolet noista pisteistä Basu.
Puolet Basulle.
No puolet mulle. Puolet mulle.
Eli kybä vai?
Joo.
No siinä pelaatte ihan miten huvit. Mehän vaan tuolla taas.
Alipalkattuna näissä tää hiton päällä.
Crossout is fully charged. Gunshot effects have become cooler, and enemies discorporate into dozens of parts. Download Crossout for free on crossout.net. Also available on PlayStation and Xbox.
Seuraava kysymys.
Otetaan toi urheilu 30.
Urheilu 30. Onko ryöstäjä valmis?
Mä oon valmis.
Kuka suomalaisurheilija on voittanut eniten olympiamitalleja?
Ei sun tarvii kirjoittaa, kun tää on sun vastaus.
Tää on Leva, joo sun.
Oikea vastaus on Tero Pitkämäki.
Mun vastaus on Iivo Niskanen.
Ja oikea vastaus on Paavo Nurmi, eli tääkin 30 pistettä menee ihan sivuun.
Niin, se on se vitun jätkä, joka vaan juo.
Tavallaan niinku juoksenteli.
Viihdyttävä setti, kun ei äly mistään mitään. Me kysellään näitä kysymyksiä näitä, kun tästä tulee paska videokin. En nää tiedä, tässä on mitään kilpailua.
Mä oon rehellisesti täällä vaan siksi, mä saisin mun sähkölaskun maksettua. Mä en kyllä tiedä mitä.
Jotain samat ympyrää juosta.
Basun vuoro.
Some 20.
Siis nää kaikki somejututhan teidän pitäisi niinku tietää.
Niin, me ollaan tiedetty tähän mennessä kaikki.
Nyt pitäisi olla helppo. Minä vuonna Instagram julkaistiin?
Mä veikkaan nyt 2010. Ei sillä mun vastauksella ole noille mitään merkitystä, mä veikkaan.
Mä sanon 2011.
2009.
2010 oli oikein.
Sain oikein! Miten te otitte siitä sivuilta just se? Mutta toikin piste siis menee erittäin hukkaan.
Äiti opetti, että älä luota niinku noihin Nistein.
Noniin.
Elikkä onks mun vuoro?
Kyllä. Ei kun Levan.
Mä otan ton musiikki 50.
Musiikki 50.
Mikä on Skotti sun lempibiisi?
Mun lempibiisi.
Onks Chief Keef?
Sä sanoit sen JB, mulla tuli mieleen siitä, että baby, 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 oh. Se on oikeesti aika hyvä.
Se on kyllä banger.
Mulla on varmaan joku Petri Nykort.
Noniin, täältä tulee. Kuinka monta valkoista kosketinta on pianossa?
Tää on helppo.
Niin on.
Ei mut pelkää, mun on aika lentää. Niinku taikuri Dior viittaa mun päältä. Teen se selväks, sen tarvii apua keltää. Niinku taikuri Dior viittaa mun päältä. Opin voiton kaavan, nyt pitää vaan toistaa itteeni. Rahan tulo, poistaa huolet, poistaa migreeni. Entisistä häviöistä motin on voiman rippeeni. Nyt kun tää peli on selkeä, pitää toistaa itteeni. Kuuntelen demojautos, jonka ostin mun demoil. Me tehdään koko ajan, se on se meidän ero boy. Haluut kaavan menestykseen, turhaan mä demonstroin. Liian isoja sanoja, joita et kummiskaan resonoi. Rockefeller raha, fiilis niinku oisin Dame Dash. Ne haluu palon kakus, fitti blytö kerjää. Fuck, on yksin tääl kilpailujen.
I hope so, bro. It's kind of his role, you know. He did a fucking amazing job yesterday with Surge, so...
Intohimo tulla paremmaksi on aina kamppailua. Se on matka, jonka vain harvat haluavat.
Fuck, bro. What is that peak? How could he... Huh? How could he see me there?
I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
I want that belt. He's playing ping pong. I'm not playing games. Yeah, I told him that before.
Now you know you should've ducked, nigga. Now you falling for my uppercut. Fuck, so what's up, nigga? Now you know you should've ducked, nigga.
Take it, it's too hard. No, I didn't want me to drop, bro. I do.
We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled. Scratched $1 million off my checklist 3 years ago. At 2 zeros to the 1, I'm in a different mode. It's my life, do what I want, I be with different hoes. You know the pick and roll, I picked her up and sent her home. I got rich, I strong, we get them in and get them gone. You know Trappy just got out, ain't have to put them on. We the ones who got the numbers to put the city on. It's the middle of the summer, I got a hoodie on. My demon time ain't nothing nice. I try not to wear nothing tight. I came up off the shooting dice. Yeah. My little brother ain't even right. My sister them doing alright. My cousin them still serving life. Yeah. Seen the robber digging. I seen the preacher get caught for cheating. I break the bank for one of my people. I said I'm the one
just
that
one
get
more, Jack. One more of this and then I'm done, bro.
I'ma get cake as
I
long
might
as
do
I'm
one more right before it starts, bro. It's the 4th round, bro. 4? Oh, bro. I better be getting fucking 10k damage today, man.
I don't care if that shit hurt my wrist. All these hoes fuck on us all. I wish I would claim that bitch. They get hard when they get guns. We got a hood full of sticks. Soon as they say we can't
Top 3 goes to globals? No, it's top 2 goes to globals.
mix me with that shit, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and
So I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard to call globals from this one, but who knows, bro? Man, we just win 3 games.
Watch me running shit to the tip of the top, keep going. Put my kids in Givenchy. She must ain't 1 + 1 is 3. I can't support your personal needs. She don't got a mortgage, moved in with a need. These niggas be capping them cost the least. Youngers in charge, I speak for the streets. I was nod and nod. They woke up a beast. Struggle with maybe we used to have water for dinner. We didn't have nothing.
If we get some good zones, get some islands.
What's the difference between selling on a marketplace and selling with Shopify? When you build a store with
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. I keep people horn on me, that come my seat. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get off, I get off of my feet.
What's the path? What am I doing?
Late.
Hey, monster on the beat, hope, depot, green rat, nigga, here, free throw, man down, call a ambulance, tell him free, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all in their mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the pay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go.
Oh no. I keep accidentally jumping though because there's water and I can't crouch.
They're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some P-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. You flipped over your boxes. Or over your foe. The other vaginal option. Pussy. Better stay late posture. Got things all up in content. Might write this with a document. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow like he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the wrong label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay,
oh no, GG.
Like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay. They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Box fights. Let's go. Holy shit, boys. Today is a beautiful day, you know. Chat, does this light, like right here, does that look good on the camera? I swear it makes the light look so ass, bro. Or do you think it's beautiful? It's Aura. I'm not gonna lie, it looks kinda ass, bro.
The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga.
Chat, if you didn't know, sunlight is not good, bro.
Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Say OV ho. Say OV ho. Then step this way. Step that way. Then step this way. Step that way. Are you my friend?
Chat, listen, there was some weird ass fucking person that told me yesterday I looked like I was 60 years old on the camera. And then I need to use sunscreen. What the fuck is sunscreen supposed to do? And how the fuck do I look 60 years old? Can you tell me, please? Yo, Foxity, you want to do a pre-match interview, bro? Run it. Okay, call me on Discord. Bro, I'm fucking... I'm joining Fox City's crib, bro. Just drag me. Is it Faxity or is it Foxity or is it Foxu? How do you say his name, bro? I didn't even say something about sunshine. No, that's not what I'm. You said talk about sunscreen. Hello, Mr. Savage.
You just joined open, bro.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
What's the problem, bro?
Oh my! I mean, bro, your stream might have shut down.
Bro, surely there's only friendly people in this Discord.
Nah, you're right. Yeah, we do only have friendly people.
Bro,
how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, bro. Feeling good.
Bro, day number 2, you guys low-key actually came out hot with that win. You guys needed that. Y'all were clutching up. You had I know you proud of Panzer because Panzer had top damn. You and Monroe looking nice.
Yes, sir. Come on, man.
I think the whole chat can agree, bro. We love when you guys have high ground. Do you guys plan on looking for more high ground plays today?
Bro,
talk to me, bro.
We just gotta focus up on the early and mid game, and then high ground's low key free, bro. That game we won. All the stars aligned a little bit because a lot of the good high ground teams were dead. Like Vico was dead. I think Queasy was dead that game as well. But I mean, if we're stacked, then yeah, of course we're gonna try and get the little high ground, you know.
Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. I love it, bro.
Yes.
I love it, Mr. Fucking Savage. You better lock the fuck in today, my boy. Today's your fucking day. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Come on, man. Give me some fucking high, bro. Give me some real fucking high, bro.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Don't forget who you are when you play that game. You lock the fuck in. You shoot that gun when you need to. You hear me?
I hear you, bro. Come on, man.
Today. Do it for you, yourself, the community, the fucking boys. We're all rooting for you, bro. Good luck, Mr. Savage, all right?
Thank you, bro. Hey, I got a question for you too, though.
Oh shit. Okay.
Who do you think's winning NA, Poyo or Peterball?
Oh fuck, bro. Those are both my boys.
Yeah, well, you gotta choose one, bro. Poyo's in the lead by 100 points. Peterball is Peterball.
Okay, listen, bro. Were you watching NA or no?
Yeah, I was.
Polo played perfect. Come on, can we agree?
Bro, I was watching him. He was literally just he was in late game last moving or some shit, and it was just looking like he didn't care. Like he was just clipping people. Like he was in the zone. You could tell.
Yeah, I literally interviewed him after the game, and he said that. He literally said he's like, I'm just feeling myself.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely was watching him, and it's like, wow, we play so similar. And I was just so proud of him, bro.
Yeah, you taught him that?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sure, bro. Hey, I've seen you play, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I've seen you play scrims, bro. I've seen you play some tournaments, bro.
Yeah, all right. Hey, man. Listen, I'm 27, bro. This game might not be my style, but hey, you love it, bro. It's all good. It's all good, brother.
Yeah. Well, alright, bro. Appreciate the fucking interview. Have a good stream today, bro. I'll make you proud, okay?
Thank you, bro. Listen, go hang out with your teammates too. Get the vibes going, bro. Don't sit in that call mad as shit.
Bro, no one's sad, bro. We're all just focused, you know?
Okay.
We're all just focused. Yeah. You think Mbappe's cracking jokes at the Champions League?
Damn, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, brother. All right, my boy. Let's fucking go. Don't kill it out there, all right?
Yeah. All right, peace out.
Peace out.
W Fox in the chat. W Kurge's cousin, what? What the fuck?
You know everybody waiting on that baby. I mean, they like Harrison, baby on baby drop. Ever since, baby, you know, ain't nobody drop shit. Let's go. Ha. I needed some shit with some bop in it. Go. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth, watch it swerving. That whip back.
Well, I guess we're just not doing anything.
Fly her across the country. I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a milli, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shits, I'm a hot nigga. Oh, you asking for pictures with niggas? What's your name? Get the fuck out the spot.
Yo.
Trying to figure which deal I'ma take. I woke up, couple meal on my plate. Let's eat.
Your brothers.
I just went and gave my mama 100. Probably won't hear me open my mouth, bless you hear me talking about finding some money. Let's go. As soon as I found that, I flipped that. I'm a little bit different, they get it. They did. No, I'm stiff on the bitch and she did. Trying to find out why baby ain't all in the mentions. No, she ain't get no DM from me. Bitch, this rich nigga dick, it ain't free. She be throwing that at, yeah, she good at it. Turn around when we fuck, make her look at it. She like, ha. I needed some shit with some bop in it. Let's go. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth, watch it swerving. That whip had a cop in it. Hey, my bitch got good pussy, fly her across the country. I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a milli, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shits, I'm a hot nigga.
You watched your video this morning, so I know all this. My man. Why is hello Fortnite? Oh, that's great.
But to each his own, nigga. If you like it, I love it. No big, no big.
How old is he? I don't know how old Zagru is.
Just cut you a check for $1 million. I'm going back to Cali like
While we wait, can we check you one OC? Yes, true. We can do that. So we have OC ended up being won by. Was it Dana to the end? Please tell me it's Dana. Homie Dane, brother Dane, won it convincingly. My boy Dane. Alex came second. Alex with a bit of a comeback. I heard he struggled a bit on day one. Volk came third. Nice. Anon came fourth. I do know these people. Minsu I've heard of. I know Tinker and Gazer and Sanjog. I know Jackson. W Jackson. I know ProTunes team. I don't know this team. Okay, so I knew someone in the top 8 teams. My OC knowledge is not too bad, but I don't know 9th. I don't know 10th. Only drops down to 11th. Not bad from remotely. 15 Elam second, I think, the last game to clutch it up. Prize for leaderboard itself. Yeah, they've been doing this for a little bit now, I think, Maris. So they've been doing it for like a little bit. Music's so loud. No, it's not. I can see it as like a ratio to my voice. It's like only like 60% of my voice. Fortnite music. I know. I can see it. It's registering about like minus 35 decibels. I'm at like minus 10. I guess it's like still a little bit, but I mean, I can barely hear you. That's not possible though. I'm trying to think. It's like I'm like looking at the volume bar. I don't know if you guys have some like, I don't know if it's.
Dis tout maintenant comme ça c'est fait. De toute façon, la notif Gentlemate elle est pas encore partie. Donc là, il y a des gens qui sont plus sur mon live habituellement, qui aiment bien aussi Fortnite, etc. Écoutez, comment vous dire?
Digga, wollen die, warte mal, Chat, wollen die damit sagen, dass die Serverstabilität im Early Game
Pull up, like, how you pull up, baby? How you pull up? How you pull up?
Never had as honest conversation with a teammate as I've had with him.
Do you think you've come back from America as a better player?
I think I've come back from America more mindful. To be honest, once you get like this stage of your career when you have championships won and stuff like that, it starts to less be about learning Fortnite, and I think I'm going a bit too deep here, but learning yourself a bit and then learning how to, you know, get the best out of your teammates and stuff like that.
Now you're back in Europe and you've got two new teammates as well in Vico and Flixie. So tell me about forming this trio, because as far as I'm aware, it wasn't actually the original plan going into Chapter 6.
When I was playing with Clix, it was, you know, I was thinking to myself, well, I've not been doing this all along. I'm playing the game how I see the game should be played, and I want people to follow me into battle thinking the same way, having complete trust in me. I was playing with Queasy a bit, the only IGL I've really trusted ever, and it wasn't working out as much because we needed a bit more firepower on the team. I was getting up there, so I went and picked up 2 fraggers and guys who tend to eliminate a lot of people. And then I was trying to bring some calmness to their game and more consistency.
Did you have any misgivings about teaming up with Vico and Flixie? Because they have so much talent, but obviously you're a much more experienced player.
There's always misgivings going into it, but you know, you go in on the optimistic side, and I went on a very optimistic side because I know I could get the best out of them.
Have we seen the peak of this trio yet, or how much do you think you can develop as a team?
I think if we don't get complacent, then this Grand's probably you'll see the peak of this trio. I'll say this now in the short term, yeah, Grands will be the peak of this trio. I want to win 4 out of 4 this year. 3 FNCSs in EU and Globals.
How would you describe the way that you want to play the game at the moment? Because I can imagine how Vico's playing it, but what about as a trio?
I've always kind of came into Fortnite with the ideology that Surge is easy and that the zone, Storm, is your friend. Something I always said to Clix was, Storm is your friend. Don't be nervous in it, because I hear him shaking whilst moving it. I'm like, it's your friend, don't worry about it.
Obviously, all eyes are on you guys to at least make it to the grand final. I'm sure you're going to be dominating page 1 of the leaderboard, but how are you going to keep things calm?
I'm not someone who really gets too nervous anymore. I think it hits everyone just a little bit. You know, butterflies, stuff like that, but butterflies are a good thing.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Good luck in Chapter 6.